What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the CUO for You channel. You join me for some more breaking news as Carlisle United have an signing of Danny Butterworth from Blackburn Rovers. We have a contract extension for Jack Ellis, and the new training kit has been revealed and available to buy now. But we're going to move into the signing then of Dan Butterworth, Manchester United youngster, before going to Blackburn Rovers and having loan spells at Fleetwood Town and Port Vale. He's played in the Championship and League One, and that is the highest he's played. The Championship, and the lowest he's played is League One. So he brings good experience for a 23-year-old, playing 31 games for Port Vale and 12 games for Fleetwood in League One and 14 games in the Championship. So he really has the experience of this league. You know, being 23 years old and already playing 43 times in this division is a really good signing and boost for Carlisle's squad. It seems to be an attacking midfielder alongside sort of maybe the Alfie McCalmont, sort of Jordan Gibson role, number 10. But I think it's a really, really good signing for Carlisle. 23 years old, as I say, he's a young lad coming in on a 2-year deal. And I think from what I've read on Twitter, because I've never seen him play, I'll be perfectly honest, but a lot of Port Vale fans saying that, you know, it's a really good signing if he can get some consistency. You know, he lacks that consistently sometimes, but I must say, if there's anyone that's going to get you a consistent, you know, make a player consistent, you can look no further than Paul Simpson. I think you can sort of look as well, you can look at certain players from last season, in 2 seasons ago now, when we were in that relegation scrap, you know, players were averaging, you know, maybe say 5 out of 10s or 6 out of 10s, and then the season after, the last season where we got promoted, they were going 7 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s every single week. So even if Simo can get Butterworth in, you know, playing a consistent 7 out of 10 each week, and then progress on that, that's the progress you want to see. A player being consistent, and I think Simo can get the consistency out of him. I think, as I say, I think it's a really good signing. 23-year-old with League One experience, great signing for Carlisle. Probably that should be it now for midfielders, I would say. Do we need any more midfielders? Possibly not off the top of my head. But that is a great signing for Carlisle and lots of potential. And speaking of lots of potential, that 19-year-old, the Cumbrian Jack Ellis, that's a brilliant decision to get Jack Ellis on a 2-year deal with an option as well at the end of that deal. I think last season he really shown what he's about. You know, he would defend really well, and then he would get forward really well. He's not shy to make a tackle. He's not shy to take somebody on. So I think that's a really good sign. Obviously, that injury wasn't great. It was on the back end of last season. But if you can stay injury-free when he comes back this season, then I think we've got a player on our hands there. And I think he again, has real potential. Only 19 years old, 2-year deal, take him up to 21. I mean, you know what I mean? He's still got another 10 years after that if he can stay fit. So I think Jack Ellis is a great addition. Not an addition, but you know, it's a great extension to have on him, especially being a young lad from Cumbria as well. And as he had a really good season last season, and he knows the club. You know, he's been in around the youth teams for a while now. So I think that's a really good addition. A lot of potential for Jack Ellis there. Now, as you can see in the middle of your screen as well, we have got the training kits, which are now available in the Blue store. We've got the t-shirt there on the side, modelled by Jack Robinson. And then we've got Ryan Edmondson with the fruit salads quarter zip. I think that's a really smart quarter zip top, if I'm being honest with you. And then John Mellish has got sort of the home version of the quarter zip. I'm not a massive fan of the grey into the blue, to be honest. And I don't really like the blue into the red on that trainer top, but I do like that fruit salad kit there. But what do you think of the signing of Dan Butterworth? What do you think of Jack Ellis? And of course, what do you think of them training kits? Let me know in the comments down below. But for now, I have been CUO4, and I'll see you in
life. I never miss that fact. Taking big swings, put your hand to the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light.